Salam, brother. Can you hear me? So, brother, first thing you wanted to discuss was what was it you said?
I was gonna say I have a condition though.
Inshallah.
Obviously, I don't know if you curse Abu Bakr Umar and Uthman, but I cannot tolerate any cursing of them.
I will not do that out of respect for you, my friend. I will not do that out of love and respect for you, just to keep the discussion fruitful. If we must de-emotionalize and we must intellectualize. Tayyib? However, my dear brother, I will ask you sincerely, inshallah, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, please refrain from sending taraddi. Refrain from saying radiyallahu an. Just say Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Aisha, you can defend them, but don't do taraddi, please, brother, because then I don't want people in the chat to start cursing, because I won't be able to control them. Do you see what I'm saying? And it hurts certain people's feelings, and we feel a certain way about these people based upon what we've read in history, the Quran and the Sunnah. And like I said, you can defend them all you like. You can defend them all you like. My job is to prove their disbelief in nifaq to you, and your job is, inshallah, if you believe you can, like maybe you can show me something I don't know. Okay, inshallah. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Quran made takfir of them, not me, akhi Aziz.
The Quran never made takfir of them.
What if I show you?
The Quran says as-sabiqun in that verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praises the Sahaba. And you're already saying their disbelief and their fault.
Can we speak about the ayah, akhi Aziz? Can we speak about the ayah, inshallah? So Allah, what does Allah say? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَالسَّابِقُونَ الْأَوَّلُونَ مِنَ الْمُهَاجِرِينَ وَالْأَنصَارِ. Correct?
Yeah, they were muhajirin and ansar.
Okay, 1 second. Does Allah say all of them or some of them? What does min mean? What's the meaning of the word min? From. Asant. So not all, correct? If I say some of the Muslims from London.
No, he's talking about all of them, bro, in the ayah.
So why doesn't he say all of them? Why is he saying min? Firstly, why does he say min? Not jamhur or jami'an. Why does it say min? Min.
From the Ansar and Muhajirun. So it just means min. It's just from. It's just that's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala words it. From the Ansar and Muhajirun. And all of them, he never said some. He never said ba'da.
No, he says min. Min. What does min mean?
Yeah, from Ansar and Muhajirun.
So Akhi Aziz, if I say the first and the foremost from London, the first and the foremost of the Muslims from London are the best believers, does that mean every single Muslim in London is the best believer? No, it means the third min. It means some of them, not all of them.
No, but Allah never said from as some though. When he says from, he's talking about from the Ansar and Muhajirin.
Okay.
From the Ansar and Muhajirin, he's talking about all of them, because if Allah was to say some, he would use the word ba'da.
No, that's incorrect. What's the meaning of the word min? Minal muhajirin, from the muhajirin and from the ansar. Minal muhajirin wal ansar. No, where does it say jamia? It doesn't say jamia, Hazizi. It doesn't say jamia.
Yeah, but he's talking about all of them.
Can I ask you a question, Akhi Aziz?
Yeah.
Who understands this ayah better? Me, you, or the Sahaba? Or the Prophet or the Sahaba? Who understands the meaning? The scholars.
If you read the tafsir of the ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about all of the Muhajirin and Ansar.
I can show you. No, he's not. No, Firstly, I can show you Abu Bakr. No, Akhi Aziz. Let's avoid, inshallah. I understand why you're feeling this way, but allow us to explain bi'idhnillah ta'ala.
I'm going to continue the discussion if you believe that Abu Bakr is a munafiq.
Brother, what do you believe about the Prophet's parents? Do you believe the Prophet's parents are in hell?
The Prophet himself said that his parents are in hell.
That's it, yeah. In your books, the Prophets also bewitched, my brother. So you hurt my feelings now. You believe the Prophet's parents are in hell. I'm not going to discuss with you anymore. Brother, when we're looking for the truth, we don't discuss feelings. We discuss the truth, my brother. I'm not insulting you. I'm not trying to insult or offend or belittle you. You believe the Prophet's mother is in Jahannam. A'udhu billah min dhalik. You believe the Prophet is awlad al-haram. You believe the Prophet is mushrik zada, a'udhu billah min dhalik. And this is taqiyya. Many Sunnis don't mention this. That hurts my feelings. That hurts my feelings a lot, that you believe the Prophet's mother is a mushrika and she's najis. However, I'm not going to say I want to discuss with any Sunni because they believe the Prophet's mother's in the hellfire. No, brother. Don't you discuss with Christians who insult Allah? Don't you discuss with atheists who insult Allah and the Messenger? Who's better, Allah and the Messenger or the Sahaba?
Allah and the Messenger.
Asan, so if we could discuss with people who insult Allah and His Messenger, why can't you discuss with Shias who are qa'il of La ilaha illallah, qa'il of Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and we just differ on some of the Sahaba? Brother, if the Sahaba can differ with the Sahaba, then why is it bad when the Shias differ with the Sahaba?
Show me which Sahaba differed with each other on a major topic. I know you're going to mention Ali radiallahu anhu and Muawiyah.
Not Muawiyah, Aisha. Aisha, Umm al Aisha. What did Aisha do?
Yeah, she fought Ali, but she died in repentance.
Show me where she repented. Show me where she repented. Show me where. And 1 second, is Ali Allah? Is Ali Allah? Akhi Aziz.
A famous Shia named Muhammad al-Tijani al-Samawi wrote a book called Ask Those Who Know. Even in his book is written that Aisha died in repentance.
No, I don't know who this is. And a scholar. Akhi Aziz, nobody knows who this guy is. I don't know who you're talking about. A famous Shia scholar. I can show you. Hassan Farhan Maliki, a famous Sunni scholar, said that Umar ibn Khattab went and threatened the house of Al-Zahra alayhi salam with fire. Now, are you going to believe it all of a sudden? No, you're going to investigate. You're going to say, no, there's other opposing, there's other opposing narratives. So you're going to...
Regarding the attack on Fatima Zahra alayhi salam, brother, if Umar ibn Khattab was...
please don't say this. Sam, go ahead.
You don't want me to say it. I forgot about it.
No problem.
I just mentioned the links.
No problem.
So Umar ibn Khattab, he never went to attack the house, because if he was to attack the house, I would be Shia, bro.
Okay, should I show you the attack? Should I show you the threat on the house?
Show me the threat on the house, but brother, let me ask you something. Would you accept another man coming to your house and killing your wife?
Never.
Killing your wife?
Never.
And then after killing your wife, you do nothing about it. So
Hassan, you should ask yourself, how could Ali radiallahu anhu in Sunni books allow Umar to come, threaten to kill his wife and do nothing about it? Because that's Ali radiallahu anhu in the Sunni books. He allows people to come threaten his wife and he does nothing. Ali alayhi salam, the Masoom in Shia books, grabs Umar by the throat, pins him on the ground and steps on his face. Ya Akhi Aziz. The hadith is Musannaf ibn Abi Shayba. Now, can I ask you something? You said, would you allow a man... 1 second, Akhi Aziz. Sorry, Habibi, sorry, 1 second. You asked a good question. You said, would you allow a man to come, take your wife, hurt your wife, you're out of your namus, your izzah, and you do nothing about it? I just sent you a hadith right now. Sahih Rasulullah said about Imam Ali. Do you know what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said? He said, Ali is from me and I am from Ali. So don't find faults in him. Any fault you try to find in Imam Ali alayhi salam, I guarantee you can find it in Rasulullah or in the prior prophets of Allah. I just sent you a hadith, brother. If you can open it, bi'idhnillah, and we can read it together. The hadith number is Sahih al-Bukhari 3358, Ya Akhi Aziz. Tayyib, the hadith reads, look, the same thing. If you now make excuses for Nabi Ibrahim, you also have to make excuses for Imam Ali alayhi salam. Look what happened to Ibrahim alayhi salam's wife when he done nothing. So I want to know what your opinion is on Ibrahim alayhi salam, inshallah. The way, I'm not saying you, Akhi, but I'm saying the way some of the Sunni brothers, they try to throw...
I'm saying, how can... You're saying that Ali grabbed Omar and threw him on the ground. Why didn't he kill him? If Omar killed his wife, why didn't he kill him in return? Because there's no way on earth. Also, in Nahj al-Balagha, which is a famous Shia book, I'll find the reference.
Can we go one at a time, Akhi? Can we go one at a time? Can we just focus on the attack on the house, Akhi? Can we just... then wallahi, we'll go through everything. I'm going to make time for you. We'll go through everything. Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay. Asant. Okay, so Akhi Aziz, first and foremost, very simple. You said Ali radiallahu anhu, if Umar ibn Khattab attacked her, why didn't Ali alayhi salam kill him? Do you believe Imam Ali alayhi salam would ever go against Rasulullah? If the Prophet told Imam Ali alayhi salam do something, do you believe Imam Ali alayhi salam would ever go against what the Prophet told him to do?
Where did the Prophet tell him that if your wife is killed, then don't do anything about it? This is... You are attributing...
لا شوي صحيح. No, 1 second, Akhi. Fatima. Okay, 1 second, Akhi Aziz. 1 second. Give me a second. Calm down now. Is that all you have to say?
No, I was gonna say that. I was gonna continue, but obviously you cut me off.
Okay, so what are your claims? You make Ali alayhi salam fearless. You make him look like someone who has fear, who's scared. Why didn't he kill Umar immediately?
That's how you're making him look like.
Okay. No problem. No problem.
The way I say it is that, look, even after, because if you're saying that Umar ibn Khattab killed Fatima Why would Ali alayhi salam give his daughter
No, he didn't. This is a lie. Prove it. Give me the real name. Give me 1 second, akhi. Bring it. Bring it and bring the chain. Bring it and bring the chain, and I will give you 10,000 pounds. طيب. Now, yeah, akhi Aziz. Yeah, akhi Aziz. Akhi. 1 second. You made all these claims. You have to allow me to address them. Firstly, you said to me, how could Ali radiallahu an, right, allow someone to come and kill his wife? Can you please read this hadith for Ibrahim alayhi salam before we divert and we go topic to topic, subject to subject? Can we please go one by one? Is Ibrahim alayhi salam a man? Yes or no? Is Ibrahim alayhi salam brave or is he a coward? Yes or no? Ya akhi Aziz. 1 second, akhi. 1 second, habibi. Is Ibrahim alayhi salam? I'm gonna go one by one. We're gonna go about whose wife got killed, who done nothing, etc. Okay, we're gonna go through all of this one by one. I promise you. But you have to have patience, akhi. Okay.
I don't have much time though, Baba, by the way.
No problem. Can we just read the hadith quickly, please, akhi? Abu Hurairah said, are you reading it with me? Abu Hurairah said, Ibrahim did not tell a lie except on 3 occasions. Twice for the sake of Allah when he said, I am sick, and he said, I have done this, but the big idol has done it. The third time was Ibrahim and Sarah were going on a journey. They passed by the territory of a tyrant. Someone said to the tyrant, this man Ibrahim is accompanied by a very charming lady. So he sent for Ibrahim, asking him about Sarah. Who is this lady? Ibrahim said, she is my sister. Ibrahim went to Sarah and said, there are no believers on the surface of the earth except for you and me. The man asked me about you and I told him that you are my sister, so don't contradict my statement. The tyrant then called Sarah, and when she went to him, he tried to take her. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. So this is what happened. Ibrahim alayhi salam sent his wife to a tyrant to get Obviously, this hadith does not exist in Shia books, it exists in Sunni books. Now, is Ibrahim alayhi salam a brave man? Is he a Rijal ibn Rijal? Yes or no?
Yes, he is.
He's a Rijal, Asant. If you say Ibrahim alayhi salam is a coward, you're a kafir, correct? He's the Prophet of Allah. How can you call him a coward, correct?
Yeah.
Correct, Akhi Aziz? Tayyib. So why did Ibrahim alayhi salam do nothing here? Why was it? Did he have? Now I want to give you a second one from the Quran, because the Quran is between us. Tayyib. Are you a bigger man than Nabi Lut alayhi salam? Have you got more ghira than Nabi Lut?
No.
Asant. Can we go to chapter 11, verses 78 to 80 in the Quran, please? Yeah. Surah Hud, ayah 78 to 80, akhi. Tayyib. So Allah says in the Quran, right, Lut alayhi salam, he said to his qawm, and the men of his people who were used to shameful deeds came rushing to him. What did the people of Lut alayhi salam used to do? They were mukannats, right? They were Lutis, correct?
Yeah. They were from the LGBT.
Asant, they were from the LGBT. When they came to his house and they asked for his they said to Lut alayhi salam, we want your guests. What did Lut alayhi salam say? Lut alayhi salam is a Rijal ibn Rijal. If you say Lut alayhi salam is a coward, you're a kafir. I'm not saying you, but if anyone questions the rujulu of Nabi Lut alayhi salam, they're a kafir bila shak billah. If you say Nabi Lut alayhi salam is a kafir, if you say Nabi Lut alayhi salam is a coward, you're a kafir bila shak billah. You agree, yeah?
Yeah.
Asant. Nabi Lut alayhi salam said, take my daughters for marriage, for they are purer for you. Tell me, akhi, would any man in his right mind offer his daughters to LGBT people? If an LGBT guy came to your house saying, I want to do LGBT stuff with the men in your house, would you say, here, take my daughters instead?
No.
Asant, so why didn't? But are me and you, are we braver than Nabi Lut? No. Asant, carry on reading. They argued, we don't need your daughters. And what did Nabi Lut alayhi salam say? Did he say, I'm going to fight you? Nabi Lut alayhi salam says, Bismillah ar-Rahman, Qala, law anna li bikum quwwatan aw awi ila ruknin shadid. He said, only if I had the strength to fight you, or I could rely on a strong supporter. So now, Akhi Aziz, 1 second, Habibi. I've given you 2 good examples, and then we're going to go to the whole about killing the wife part, this and that, okay? Because you have to go step by step so people don't get confused. Otherwise, Akhi, we go all over the place. Tayyib? Very simple, Akhi Aziz. So now, we've confirmed Nabi Lut alayhi salam, the sacrifice of Nabi Lut alayhi salam. Did you see the sacrifice of Nabi Lut? He was willing to sacrifice his own daughters, right, for the greater good, because he saw greater good. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he himself said, I don't have the strength to fight you. Now, when people come and say, oh, you say Ali radiallahu anhu, I didn't say Imam Ali didn't have the strength to fight Abu Bakr and Umar. Imam Ali alayhi salam himself said this. Imam Ali alayhi salam himself says this. It's in Imam al-Siyasa. I can read the hadith for you. It's a Sunni hadith. Imam Ali alayhi salam himself said this. If I had enough supporters, I would have never let them take the Khilafat. Okay, Akhi Aziz? So if we can make an excuse for Nabi Lut alayhi salam and Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, then we can also make an excuse for Imam Ali alayhi salam. Because Imam Ali is not a prophet, he's a successor of a prophet, and he follows the sunnah of the prophets of Allah. Alayhim salam. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, about killing the wife, Akhi Aziz. When Umar Attack the house.
Brother, people are doing la'na on Abu Bakr on the track, and he told them not to do this.
I'm going to turn the comments off. Okay, my brother. Thank you. So, very simple, my brother, yeah? I said, very simple, Akhi Aziz. You said about killing Al-Zahra alayhi salam. Akhi, firstly, you think this?
But in our books, it doesn't say he killed her.
But he threatened to burn the house.
Does it say that in our books?
Yeah, should I show you now? Yeah, I'm going to bring you up right now on my screen. Can you give me 2 seconds? You're watching the live, yeah?
The live, I'm not watching because when I watch the live...
I turned the comments off. The comments are off. I turned them off. Nobody can comment anymore. I turned them off. Nobody's going to curse, Akhi. No one's going to curse, Sunni or Shia alike. And some of the Sunnis were cursing in the comments, so the Shias were just replying. That's all it was. But no one, I've turned the comments off totally, right? So nobody can curse anyone. Okay. I'm going to show you 3 different ahadith which talk about the threat to burn the house. Right? All from Sunni books, by the way. There was multiple times he came back and forth and he threatened to burn the house of Al-Zahra alayhi salam. Okay, I'll show you right now. But Akhi, what's it going to change if I can prove to you that he done this? Is it going to change anything? I mean, you'll be willing to have further discussions, correct?
Yeah.
Asante, Akhi Aziz. Give me 1 second.
No.
Yeah, bro. Give me a second, bro. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, what is this? The Tariq al-Tabari. طيب?
Yeah.
You can see my screen. Okay, Tariq al-Tabari, volume 9, the last years of the Prophet's life, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Page 186. Ibn Humayd, Jarir, Mughayra, Ziyad bin Kulayb. Umar ibn Khattab came to the house of Ali. Talha and Zubair and some of the Muhajirun were also in the house with Ali. Umar cried out, by Allah, either you come out to render the oath of allegiance to Abu Bakr, or can you see this, Akhi? What does that say? Can you read that, bro?
Abu Bakr, or I will set the house on fire.
Al-Zubair came out with his sword drawn. As he stumbled upon something, the sword fell from his hand, so they jumped over him and seized him. So what do you have to say about this? Tell me, Akhi Aziz, I want to know, what do you have to say about this, brother?
I don't know. I have nothing to say. I don't know.
Have you never come across this hadith before? Who is Akhi, who is Fatima? Who is Fatima? Who is she?
She's the daughter of the Prophet.
Is she the lady of heaven, yes or no?
Yeah.
Are her children, Hassan and Hussein, are they the leaders of the youth of paradise, yes or no?
Yeah. We believe this as after Sunnah.
Asant, okay. طيب. What gave Umar the right to go to Fatima alayhi salam's house? The same hadith is in Musannaf ibn Abi Shaybah. The exact same hadith, and is Sahih, 9 muhaddiths authenticated. طيب. The hadith number is 39827. The same thing. Umar ibn Khattab goes to the house and he threatens the house of Al-Zahra alayhi salam. طيب. And the hadith is Sahih. Okay? The same hadith is in Musannaf and the same hadith is also in Baladri. But I don't want to go through every single hadith. In regards to these are kafi for now, what I've shown. Sahih. So the attack, I've affirmed it. I can show you Sunni scholars saying, yeah, the threat, Umar went to the house and he threatened the house of Al-Zahra alayhi salam with fire. Now, when I first met you, Akhi, earlier on in the mosque today, Akhi Aziz, what did we speak about? I showed you the hadith of Saqifa Bukhari 68:30. What did Abu Bakr say? Abu Bakr said that we, the Quraysh, only we have the right of ruling. And then the Prophet says in Muslim 2276, the head of the Quraysh is Bani Hashim. So if ruling is only for the Quraysh, why didn't Abu Bakr go back to the Quraysh and consult them about the matter of Khilafat? Instead, he made himself a Khalifa. And then what did Umar ibn Khattab say? Umar ibn Khattab said, someone said from the Ansar, they have killed Saad. And Umar said, Allah has killed him. A'udhu billah min dhalik. This is, Akhi, how the Khilafat of Abu Bakr was established. Yeah, through killing, through murder, through pillage, through murdering the daughter of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Tell me, they threatened the house with fire, Rakhi. Build the image in your head. Build the image in your head now. Yeah, I want you to build the image. Paint the image in your head. A vivid image, Akhi Aziz. They've gone to the house of Al-Zahra alayhi salam. They threatened the house with fire. Prior to this, they killed Saad bin Ubaidah in where? They killed him in the shed of Bani Saida. And they massacred Malik bin Uwaira and his tribe. Malik bin Nuwayra, Akhi, Ibn Hazm says that the Hanafis and Shafis, they believe he was a Muslim. And if he apostated, then why did Umar ibn Khattab give blood money to his tribe when he became a Khalifa? That we can speak about later. Malik bin Nuwayra, Al-Nur al-Aini, Al-Rasi. However, Fatima Zahra al-Islam is the primary discussion is Saqifa and the attack on the house of Al-Zahra al-Islam. Akhi Aziz, you as a Sunni, you are a sincere brother. I don't deny this. I want to ask you something, Akhi. What do you have to say? Is Fatima not the lady of heaven? Did the Prophet not say she's a part of me? Is she not the liver and the rib of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Me and you know that Fatima was the sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Did the Prophet not say to all the Sahaba, I give you my Quran and my Ahlul Bayt, the Itrati, the children? Itrat is progeny, bloodline. Who was the Prophet's closest living blood relative when he passed away? His daughter Al-Zahra alayhi salam, correct?
Yeah.
The Quran, Surah Ashura, ayat 23, does it not say, Muwaddata fil Quraba, repay me for this message by loving my next of kin? Tayyib, me and you know this. 1400 years ago, did Umar ibn Khattab not know this?
Yeah.
Akhi, wallahi, look, these things, it's hard to speak about these things and not get emotional. Out of respect for you, our brother who's, I believe, Mustadaf, you're looking for the haqq, you're looking for the truth, may Allah guide us all. Ameen, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Akhi, wallah, when I read this, imagine if someone came to your mother, you may Allah preserve your mother. I won't say your mother, I'll say my mother.
She's
Yeah?
passed away.
Allah yarhamu, may Allah have mercy upon her soul, bi'idhnillah wa ta'ala. May Allah give her a high maqam, inshallah. I'll say my mother. Yeah? I love my mother. If someone came to my mother's house and threatened her with fire, yeah? And keep in mind, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has just passed away. Sahih? Yeah? If someone came to my mother's house and threatened her with fire, Akhi Aziz, would you blame me for cursing this person or hating this person?
No, I understand what you're saying. Look, what I'm saying is, brother.
Now, who's better, my mother or Fatima Zahra alayhi salam?
Fatima Zahra alayhi salam.
I said, your mother, bi'idhnillah wa ta'ala, she'll be from the women of paradise. Fatima is the leader of the women of paradise. Who's better, my mother, your mother, or Fatima Zahra, the lady or the leader of the women of heaven? Now, Akhi, if out of ghira for our mothers, we would curse someone who would threaten our blood mothers like this, then how can we not be angry and ghazabnak at the one who threatened the lady of heaven like this? A'udhu billah min dhalik. A'udhu billah min dhalik. A'udhu billah min dhalimeen. A'udhu billah min kadibeen. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Al-Zahra, Akhi. You said, show me where the companions had big problems. Al-Zahra showed you. Al-Zahra alayhi salam showed you. Al-Zahra showed you her anger. 5 hadith in Sunni books. 5 hadith in Bukhari. 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. 5 hadith she died angry with Abu Bakr. 5, and Aisha's the one narrating it. Aisha is saying, I'm the daughter of Abu Bakr and I'm telling you that Fatima died angry with Abu Bakr. So what is the anger of Fatima? Tell me. When a queen dies, Akhi, listen. Fatima was the queen of the Muslims after the Nabi passed away, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, correct? She's the lady of heaven, correct?
Yeah.
Asant? Okay, tayyib, no problem. So, Akhi, very simple, Akhi. Fatima alayhi salam was the queen. She's the lady of heaven. When a queen dies, yeah, all the members of that nation gather to read her funeral, correct? Tayyib? Correct?
Yeah.
Tell me, who reads funerals? Do men lead the funerals or do women lead funerals? Men lead funerals, correct? Even over a woman. Tayyib? So where were Abu Bakr and Umar at Fatima alayhi salam's funeral? She didn't even allow them to attend her funeral. The hadith is Bukhari 4240. Aisha is the one narrating it. So the anger, listen, is Allah pleased with Abu Bakr and Umar?
Yeah, we believe this.
Okay, Asant, you believe Allah is pleased with Abu Bakr and Umar, but Fatima is not pleased with Abu Bakr and Umar? So Fatima goes against Allah?
Brother, if Fatima Zahra alayhi salam is angry with them, doesn't mean Allah can't be pleased with them.
Bukhari 3767, the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever angers Fatima angers who? Angers me. Whoever angers me angers who? Angers Allah.
Okay.
What do you have to say about this? I'll show you the hadith now. 1 second. Bukhari 3767.
No, I know that hadith.
So what do you have to say about this? Is the anger of Al-Zahra not the anger of Allah?
Yeah.
So Akhi Aziz, you tell me now. What is it?
The people who say that Omar attacked Fatima Anha's house and forcefully married her daughter come.
No, we don't believe this. No, we don't believe this.
How can such an act be possible in the blessed time of the Sahaba without any Sahabi objected to it?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in Sahih al-Bukhari 7320, he said, "This nation will follow the ways of those before me, of those before them, the Christians and the Jews, inch by inch, cubit by cubit, so much so that if they entered the whole of a masjid, you would follow them." They asked who? He said the Christians and the Jews. So you know about this narration where the Prophet said you will follow the ways of those before you, the Christians and the Jews? 7320. The Shias have the same hadith. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
The Prophet said you will follow the ways of those nations before you, span by span, cubit by cubit, inch by inch. So much so, if they entered the whole of a masjid, you would follow them. We said, Allah's Messenger, do you mean the Jews and the Christians? He said, who else? So the Prophet said you would follow the ways of those before you, who? The Christians and the Jews. Do you agree? Do you believe this hadith is sahih? It's in Bukhari. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you accept this hadith. Asan, give me 1 second. Let's go to the Quran. So wait, let me show you what the Prophet said in regards to the prior nations. So, do you know about the story of Nabi Musa and Harun alayhi salam? Akhi Aziz.
Yeah.
Do you know what the Prophet said about Imam Ali? Antamini bi manzilati Harun bin Musa, or wali you are to me as Harun is to Musa?
Yeah.
Asant, akhi. Now, let's go to the Quran. Let's read it. Let's read it bit by bit, inshallah. Okay, can you see the ayah on my page, yeah? Surah Araf, ayah 142. Allah says, we appointed for Musa 30 nights and another 10 days, completing his Lord's term of 40 nights. Musa commanded his brother Aaron, take my place among my people and do what is right and do not follow the ways of the corruptors. So Musa alayhi salam told Harun alayhi salam to be his Khalifa. Correct? قال موسى لأخيه هارون خلفت في قومي. Correct?
Yeah.
A son. Now, sorry, next ayah, akhi, 143. What do we read? When Musa came at the appointed time, his Lord spoke to him. So Musa alayhi salam speaks to Allah. We know about this. Tayyib, you know about this, yeah? When Allah spoke to Musa alayhi salam. Now, what did Bani Israel do when Musa alayhi salam was gone? Musa alayhi salam said Harun alayhi salam is the Khalifa, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
When Musa returned to his people, furious and sorrowful, he said, what an evil thing you committed in my absence. Did you want to hasten your Lord's torment? Then he threw down the tablets and grabbed his brother by the hair, dragging him closer. Harun said, O son of my mother, the people overpowered me and were about to kill me. Akhi, who are Bani Israel? So do not humiliate me and make my enemies rejoice, nor count me among the wrongdoing people. Ma'al qawmid zalimeen. Bani Israel. Who are Bani Israel? Well, they were Sayyids, right? They were the children of who? Nabi Yusuf alayhi salam. So of Nabi Yaqub alayhi salam, correct? The children of Nabi Yaqub alayhi salam. That was Bani Israel, correct? They were children of a prophet of Allah. They saw Musa alayhi salam. Like, for example, you would say the Sahaba spend their lives with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. How could they all apostate? Oh, this is a lie. Well, was the Prophet lying when he said you're going to follow the ways of those before you? The Prophet speaking to the Sahaba. He's saying you're going to follow those who came before you, the Christians and the Jews. Correct? Correct? Now, from the Jews, from the Yahudis, Bani Israel, we know who the Harun and the Musa of this Ummah are. Correct? Correct?
Yeah.
There's a Harun and Musa of this Ummah. There also must be a summary. Did the Ummah of Musa alayhi salam, right? Did they not apostate when Musa alayhi salam left? Musa alayhi salam split the sea in half. Rasulullah split the moon in half. Yeah? Everyone saw his miracles. The companions of Musa alayhi salam saw all of his miracles and they still apostated. Does this mean Musa alayhi salam is not a true prophet of Allah? Does this mean Harun alayhi salam is not the true Khalifa of Musa alayhi salam because the people refused to obey him? No. People's refusal to recognize the truth does not negate the truth. I'll give you an example. Allah says in the Quran, everything is ayatullah, everything is a proof of Allah. You agree, correct?
Yeah.
So why is there so many atheists then? If Allah existing is so clear and so true and so easy to understand.
To say someone is a munafiq is a dangerous statement. You're basically saying a munafiq is someone who says that he's Muslim but hides his kufr.
Hassan.
So you're saying that Abu Bakr, Umar and Uthman, that they lied about being Muslim. Is that what you're claiming?
I'm not claiming this. The Quran is claiming this. Rasulullah claimed this. Fatima Zahra.
The Quran is not claiming that. The Quran doesn't say that Abu Bakr, Umar, and Uthman.
The Quran does.
No, it doesn't.
Surah Hujurat, Ayah 2. Can you go to Surah Hujurat, Ayah 2?
Go on there now.
I'll show you right now. Inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي ولا تجهروا له بالقول كجهر بعضكم لبعض أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. O believers, don't raise your voice above the voice of the Prophet or speak loudly to him as you do to one another, or your deeds will become void while you're unaware. So, if anyone shouts at the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right, their deeds will become void, correct?
Yeah, but they didn't shout at the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
They did. Should I show you that? Should I show you this ayah came down for them? This ayah came down for Abu Bakr and Umar. This ayah came down upon Bukhari. I'll show you right now. This ayah came down upon Abu Bakr and Umar. Nobody else. This ayah came down exactly upon them. And why did it come down? Allah is saying they have no good deeds, Akhi Aziz. They hide this from Sunni brothers and sisters in their mosques. They hide it from them. Sunni brothers and sisters don't know about these things. That's why when we speak to you, Akhi, we speak to you from a place of sympathy, not from a place of we're trying to attack you and we're right and you're wrong and ha ha ha. 1 second. Can you see the hadith on my screen?
Yeah.
Once the two righteous men, Abu Bakr and Umar, were on the verge of destruction. Ibn Abi Mulaika, Bukhari 7302. Were on the verge of destruction when the delegate of Bani Tamim came to the Prophet. One of them recommended Aqra bin Habis al-Tamimi al-Hanzali, the brother of Bani Majash, while the other recommended someone else. Abu Bakr said to Umar, you intend only to oppose me. Umar said, I do not intend to oppose you. Then their voices grew loud in front of the Prophet. Whereupon what was revealed? O you who believe, don't raise your voice above the voice of the Prophet. 1 second. What does Allah say in the Quran? يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي ولا تجهروا له بالقول كجهر بعضكم لبعض أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون.
That wasn't for them, brother.
It's here. It says it in it's in Bukhari. It's in Bukhari. They raised their voices above the Prophet. Yeah, then their voices look.
That's when he was ill.
No, before he was ill. Look at this. Their voices grew louder in front of the Prophet. Can you see my screen, the highlighted part? Can you see it? The highlighted part on my screen.
It's not clear enough. Can you make it bigger?
1 second, wait. Is it good now? Can you see it, Akhi Aziz? Akhi, can you see this?
I'm saying, can you put it all over the screen?
You want me to cover the screen up? No. Okay, let's read it. Once the two righteous men. That's the narrator saying the two righteous men. It's not a big deal. Anyone could say this. Once the two men, they're not very righteous if they're speaking to the Prophet like this, are they, Akhi? Allah is saying they've lost all their good deeds and someone else is saying they're righteous. How righteous could someone be? Let's just one more time, just go back to the ayah of the Quran, inshallah, since it's now covering, so everyone can see. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا ترفعوا أصواتكم فوق صوت النبي ولا تجهروا له بالقول كجهر بعضكم لبعض أن تحبط أعمالكم وأنتم لا تشعرون. If you raise your voice above the voice of the Prophet, your deeds are void. Hijrah, void. Zakat, void. Hajj, void. Everything void. Finished. Now, who are these ayahs revealed about? Who are these ayahs revealed about? Who is this ayah revealed about?
It's not about Abu Bakr and Umar.
It says it in front of your face. Who's it about? Abu Bakr and Umar. Read the hadith with me one by one. Once the two men, Abu Bakr and Umar, were on the verge of destruction. It says they were on the verge of destruction, but they were destroyed. They were destroyed from this. Yeah? Well, now you're saying this is a general, it wasn't a general thing. Read the whole hadith. When the delegate of Bani Tamim came to the Prophet, one of them recommended Aqra bin Habis al-Tamimi al-Hanzali, the brother of Bani Majashi, while the other recommended someone else. Let's hold up there for a second. If the Prophet is there, why are they recommending leaders? Why are they not saying to the Prophet, you go decide a leader? Okay. Abu Bakr said to Umar, you intend to oppose me. Umar said, I did not intend to oppose you. Then they read this part, Akhi. You can see the screen. I made it bigger specifically for you, my brother. Akhi, are you okay?
Yeah.
This is the fatwa from Allah. Allah is showing you. These people have nothing. These people have no good deeds. They have no hijrah. They have no zakat. They have no. If they didn't even have no good deeds before this, they never threw a pebble. Watch my video on Khaybar on YouTube. Tayyib, I'll send you my video on Khaybar. 1 second. Give me a second. I'll show you my video on Khaybar. I go through all the Sunni hadith. You know who freed Khaybar? Imam Ali, correct?
Yeah.
Son, do you know why only Imam Ali alayhi salam was allowed to free Khaybar? Because Allah wanted to show, Rasulullah sent Abu Bakr Umar first to go free Khaybar and they weren't able to free it, right? Do you know this, right? Rasulullah sent Imam Ali alayhi salam he sent Abu Bakr Umar to free Khaybar first and they weren't able to free it. Do you know why? Because Allah said in the Quran, victory for this battle will only come at the hands of a believer. And it only came at the hands of who? Of Imam Ali alayhi salam. If you look at my page, this particular one, look at this one. Khaybar, a legacy of treachery, Abu Bakr, and then 3-4 Sunnis come up afterwards and they speak to me and they swear at me, akhi. They swear at me and they insult me and I don't insult them back and I respond to them and they get they don't know what to say. So back to this, Akhi Aziz. People are saying Abu Bakr and Umar have good deeds. They were believers. Allah is saying no. This ayah came down for them. This ayah came down in
the ayah doesn't prove they are kuffar.
Should I? Okay, does it prove they don't have good? Okay, Asam, does it?
The Prophet said, whoever says a believer is a kafir, one of them is definitely a kafir.
Should I prove to you? Should I prove to you that from this ayah they're not in Jannah? Should I prove it to you? Should I prove it? From Sahih Muslim, I'll prove it to you right now. Correct? Okay. So as a Sunni, you follow the Sahaba and the understanding of the Sahaba, correct? Because they're the best generation, correct? Sahih.
Yeah.
So can you see the hadith on my screen right now? Oh, you believe. Okay, so this is when this ayah first came down. Okay? So this ayah came down multiple times. This ayah came down for what? To teach the Muslims how to do adab of the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, correct? So the ayah came down. It didn't come down upon anyone. The ayah was already revealed and the Prophet gave the general ruling. There wasn't a reason why it came down. It came down as a general ruling. Sahih Muslim 1198. O you who believe, don't raise your voices above the voice of the Prophet, nor shout loudly unto him in discourse as you shout loud unto one another, or your deeds will become null and void while you perceive not. Surah Hujurat, ayahs 2-5. While this happened, Thabit bin Qais confined himself in his house and said, I am one of the denizens of fire. Thabit bin Qais thought this ayah was about him. He said, if this is about me, I'm from the denizens of fire. And he avoided coming to the apostle. The apostle asked Sa'd bin Muad about him. And he said, Abu Amr, how is Thabit? Has he fallen sick? Sa'd said, he is my neighbor, but I do not know of his illness. Sa'd came to him and conveyed to him the message of the Messenger of Allah. Upon this, Thabit said, this verse was revealed. You're well aware that among you, my voice is louder than that of the messenger. So there was a Sahaba, he had a very loud voice, and he was scared this ayah might be about him. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he said, if this ayah is about me, I'm from Ahl al-Nar. Sa'd informed the Prophet about this, and the Prophet said, no, he is from the dwellers of Jannah. This is now this Sahaba, Thabit bin Qais in Tariq al-Islam, Dahabi says he died 5 years after Hijrah. So this ayah was revealed 5 years after Hijrah. The delegate of Bani Tamim came to Medina when? 9 years after Hijrah. 9 years after Hijrah, Abu Bakr and Umar still didn't know how to respect the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So again, akhi, that Sahaba said, if this ayah has been revealed about me, I'm from Ahl al-Nar. And this ayah, so whoever this ayah is revealed about, if that person is Ahl al-Nar, and this ayah was revealed about Abu Bakr and Umar, therefore they are what?
The ayah was not revealed about Abu Bakr, brother.
Can you read Wasif? Can you read Wasif? Can you read Wasif? Akhi, can you please read just what's in front of your face, who this ayah was revealed about?
They are the 10 guaranteed Jannah. Abu Bakr and Umar are part of the 10
so, Akhi, are you going to believe in Allah? Do you believe in Allah? Do you believe in the Messenger? Do you believe in the Sahaba? Do you not believe in the do you not believe in the Quran? Allah is telling you they have no good deeds. You're saying they have good deeds. Look, Allah is saying
Allah is not saying that they don't have good deeds because their names weren't mentioned. The tafsir of that verse was not about Abu Bakr and Umar.
Okay. Read the highlighted part with me. Read it with me, please. Read it. Come on, read it. Let's read it one by one. Step by step.
Abu Bakr said to Omar, you intended only to oppose me. Omar said, I did not intend to oppose you. Then their voices grew louder in front of the Prophet. There was revealed, oh, you believe to not raise your voices.
So 1 second, Akhi Aziz. Asant. So
that doesn't mean.
So was this ayah revealed about them, yes or no? Was this ayah revealed about them that all your deeds are void? Was this revealed about Abu Bakr and Umar, yes or no?
No, it wasn't.
You just read it was revealed about Abu Bakr and Umar and now you're denying it, Akhi. It's in front of your face, Akhi Aziz. Because you know yourself, if this ayah was revealed about them, then there's no saving Abu Bakr and Umar. You know this. Because then you know they shouted at the Prophet again. He didn't just do it once, he done it more than once.
They didn't shout at the Prophet.
What does it say? Did they raise their voices? Did this ayah come down upon them, yes or no?
Bro, the ayah wasn't about them, bro.
Can you read the hadith again, please, in front of your face? Akhi, you're in denial. You're in denial, my brother. You're in denial. This ayah came down about them. It's in front of your face. Read it, please.
Even if the ayah is about them, that doesn't mean that good deeds are void.
So Allah's lying? So Allah's lying in the Quran when He says the deeds are void without them knowing? Allah's lying. Allah saying in the Quran their deeds are void and you're saying their deeds are not void. Read it. Oh, believers, don't raise your voice above the voice of the Prophet or speak to him as you do to one another, or your deeds will become void. Finished. Khalas.
All your deeds will become void.
Yes. Yes. While you're unaware, you won't know when they will be void. You won't know when they will be void. You won't know when they will be finished. Khalas. They're done. All the good deeds are gone. All the good deeds, if they had any in the first place, are done. And it's in the Quran. What more do we want than the Quran? The Quran is giving the statement, and then the Sahaba affirming these came down upon Abu Bakr and Umar. So, Akhi, where's the good deeds? Tell me, Akhi, where are their good deeds? Where?
Brother, they done a lot. They done more for Islam than you and me.
Okay, so you're saying, okay, Abu Bakr and Umar, 1 second, no problem. Abu Bakr and Umar, 1 second, Akhi Aziz. So now the debate goes to, not the debate, the discussion with you, your brother, inshallah, right? You're saying to us now, okay, Abu Bakr and Umar done all these things. They threatened to burn the house of Al-Zahra alayhi salam. Fatima died angry with them, and the ayahs of Surah Hujurat, Bismillah ar-Rahman ya ayyuha alladhina amanu, la tarfa'u aswatakum fawqa sawti nabi.
The Sunni response to the threatening.
Wait, Akhi, wait. We're getting to this ayah now. So you're saying after all these things, you're saying, okay, they done a lot for Islam, therefore we should. Oh, can I ask you something, Akhi Aziz? How many years did Shaitan worship Allah? 6,000 years, correct?
I don't know how many years you worshipped Allah.
In our books it says 6,000, but I believe in your books I've read it says thousands of years Iblis worshipped Allah, correct?
Yeah.
Those thousands of years Iblis worshipped Allah and he was a righteous slave of Allah. Do they mean anything? Are they going to save him?
No.
Who worshipped Allah more? Who worshipped Allah for longer? Me, you, or Iblis? 6,000 years. I can't prostrate for 6,000 years. Who worshipped Iblis more? Who worshipped Allah more?
Brother, the Sunni response to the attack on Zahra alayhi salam is
Akhi, we're going to Akhi Habibi. We've gone to Surah Hujurat. Akhi Aziz. We've gone to Surah Hujurat, Akhi Aziz. Surah Hujurat is very clear. Surah Hujurat is very clear. It's in front of your face. Abu Bakr and Umar have no good deeds. If you say they have good deeds, you're now doing the mukhalafat of Allah. You're not doing my mukhalafat. You're not proving me wrong. You're proving Allah wrong. A'udhu billah nastajiru billah, Akhi Aziz. Allah saying it.
No, bro, because that verse.
Bottom line, did these ayahs come down about Abu Bakr and Umar? Yes or no?
No, bro, it wasn't about them.
MashaAllah, so the hadith of Bukhari is lying, yeah? And the Sahaba are lying, yeah? And you're telling the truth.
No, brother, basically, I need to do my research in it and then I'll have a response to that soon.
Brother, listen, do me a favor. The ulama in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia, put them all together. Tell them, come together and debate me on this one ayah. Yeah? On the iman of Abu Bakr and Umar. Prove to me Abu Bakr and Umar were Muslims. I will give you all of my social media accounts.
The ayah doesn't say that he's kafir. The ayah doesn't prove that kuffar.
Okay, have they lost all their good deeds?
No.
Allah saying they lost all their good deeds and you're saying they haven't.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
Allah saying they have. Allah saying they have.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, so Allah's lying? So Allah's lying?
That's not about Abu Bakr and Umar, brother.
Okay, who's it about then? Tell me. Who's it about then? Tell me. Go ahead, tell me. Allah saying they lost all their good deeds, you're saying they didn't. If they had any to begin with. Go on, who's it about? Is it about Donald Trump? Who's it about? Is it about John Cena? Who's it about, Akhi? Tell me. Is it about Cristiano Ronaldo? Who's the ayah about?
Brother, the ayah is a general verse.
Yeah, and who's it revealed about? And who's it revealed about?
It wasn't about Abu Bakr and Umar.
Okay, who's it about then? Is it about Mike Tyson?
No, it's about anyone.
Okay, and now let's read the tafsir and let's see who's it about. Read what's in front of you, please.
What's in front of me is not the tafsir.
That's Bukhari 7302, where I'll read you the top of the page. It says Tafsir of the Quran. Chapter going deeply into arguing about knowledge and exaggeration in religion and event and heresies. It is a tafsir. The Sahaba is giving you Tafsir of the Quran. He's showing you that Abu Bakr and Umar are the ones who shouted above the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, therefore their deeds are void. It's in the Quran, Akhi. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You want to say Allah's wrong? You want me to believe you or you want me to believe Allah?
That doesn't mean that good deeds are void.
So Allah's lying when he says their good deeds are void, yeah?
No.
So, okay.
No, bro, no.
Okay. So is Allah telling the truth or is Allah lying? Hey, you can't even answer that. Come on, Akhi. Answer this, my dear brother. Please. Answer this, my brother. Is Allah telling the truth when he is saying...
That verse doesn't say that they're kuffar.
It says their deeds are void. The kuffar, are their deeds void? Yes or no? And the Sahaba, Thabit bin Qais said, whoever these ayahs are revealed about is from the denizens of fire. And the Prophet said they're not...
That's Sahabi saying it. The Prophet never said
no, when the Prophet didn't negate it, did he? Don't you say we follow the Sahaba because the Sahaba followed the Prophet? The Sahaba are saying whoever these ayahs are revealed about is Ahl al-Nar. These ayahs are revealed about Abu Bakr and Umar. There's no escaping this. This finishes. Allah has proven to us Abu Bakr and Umar have no good deeds. And I don't want to offend you or insult anyone, Akhi. But look how much I've shown you. Look how much I've shown you in front of your face. Allah has told you they have no good deeds. Allah is telling you they have no good deeds. Where are your scholars, my brother? Why are your scholars scared? Where are they? Where are they? Why are they? They just want to shout and they want to bully Shias. We had a respectful discussion here. Did I not get my points across? And have I not shown you everything from Sunni books? If I brought you Shia books and said, look, it says here Abu Bakr and Umar are bad people, you could say, boy, I don't believe in your books. Have I not shown you everything from your books, how the truth overlaps with lies in your books? And I supported it with the Quran? This is nothing. You're coming into the rabbit hole now, my brother. And Allah, my dear brother, they wouldn't dare come here because they know it's fair and it's equal. Yeah, they're standing and debating 13-year-old Shia kids in Speaker's Corner. When they come across people like us, I don't even consider myself a talib al-ilm. I'm not even a student of knowledge. I'm a student of the students of knowledge. The students of knowledge give me their naql. I'm telling you, Ya Akhi Aziz, Ya Nur al-Aini, my brother, you came to the mosque. I met you at the mosque today for a reason. I met you at the mosque today for a reason. Okay, Akhi? You came there for a reason. Allah guided you there. Fatima Zahra alayhi salam had the was guided you there, my brother. Okay? My brother, do you have any more questions? I can see your battery's low.
Yeah. Basically, I was gonna say, I need to go, but we need to continue this discussion.
We're gonna continue this discussion, my brother. May Allah, brother, you're sincere. That's why I met you at the mosque today. That's why I met you. Allah brought you to the mosque. I don't even live in London. I just came there. It was Salah time. I went into the mosque and someone said to me, there's a brother here and he wants to learn about Shia Islam. Alhamdulillah, I came across you. And now, inshallah, bi'idhnillah wa ta'ala, akhi, we're going to go to this journey. If Allah allows it, if Allah grants us both tawfiq, we're going to go for this journey one by one. And wallahi, akhi, I know you're a sincere individual. At the end of this journey, if I don't prove to you, not only were Abu Bakr and Umar, I'm not offending you. Yeah, not only were they enemies of Allah, enemies of Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, I'll show you they were enemies of Allah. They were never Muslims to begin with. And I dare someone come and refute me academically.
Brother, Shia, even other Shia say they were Muslims.
Those Shias are, brother, those Shias, one second, Akhi Aziz. Yes, they were Muslims in the Zahir. I don't disagree. They hid their kufr. This is what we're saying, Akhi Aziz. We're not saying they came and they became Hindus and started dancing and doing yani worshipping Krishna. No, we're not saying this. We're saying they hid their kufr, Akhi Aziz. طيب? This is what we're saying.
Bro, you're saying they're munafiqun, bro. I can't accept that, bro.
So, Akhi, are you gonna accept? Are you gonna go with your whims and desires, or are you gonna go with what's written in the Quran and the Sunnah? Allah's made it clear they have no good deeds, and Akhi, you're still trying to hold on to, you're clutching onto straws, my brother. Allah's saying they have no good deeds. What do you want me to do? You want me to obey Allah or not?
No, I'm gonna have an answer for you. I'm gonna have an answer for you. I'm gonna have an answer to everything we discussed. I just need to do my research. I need to ask my sheikh and stuff as well.
Bring your sheikh. Bro, wallahi, listen, Akhi. Bring your sheikh is a Salafi, yeah?
I'm not a Salafi. I'm not a Salafi.
You're Deobandi? Deobandi?
No, I'm just a Sunni.
Brother, bring your sheikh. Listen, bring your sheikh. We will drink tea from the same pot, water from the same jug, food from the same plate. I will pay for everything out of my own pocket. We will turn on the cameras. We will have equal time to discuss. We will open all the books. And if I don't prove my claims, Akhi, I am not the... Wallah, I'll change my name to the Kalbi Yazid, dog of Yazid. Abu Bakr and Umar were never Muslims to begin with. Look at this. What Muslim disrespects the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam like this? Look at this. What Muslim disrespects the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam like this?
Brother, can you turn the comments off, please? The comments are back on.
Akhi, comments, can you please calm down, Ikhwan, please? طيب, I'll leave them on, Akhi. Akhi, look, okay, طيب. For you, I'll turn it off. For you. Otherwise, I wouldn't really turn it off. But for you, I'll turn it off, even though no one's cursed. But okay. Anyways, Akhi Aziz, everything we've been to, I've got many videos discussing these things in great depth. I'm glad we spoke. But I think you need to go. It's been nearly an hour. Your battery's running low as well. Is there anything else you would like to ask?
No, inshallah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Zayd, whom you guys revere as well, Zayd ibn Ali. Zayd ibn Zainul Abidin ibn Hussein ibn Ali.
Alayhi salam. Alayhi salam. Alayhi salam.
When he came to Kufa, the people asked him about Abu Bakr and Umar, and he said he has nothing but good to say about them.
That's a lie. I can show you in the Musnad of Zayd. No, Sayyidina Zayd.
That's why the Zaydiyya Shia in Yemen, they respect Abu Bakr.
Brother, there's an ex-Zaydi Shia from Yemen right now, and there's a Zaydi brother we speak to watching the live. I can bring him up right now, and he will tell you what people tell you about the Zaydiyas. This is a total lie. This is a total lie. No Zaydi, who's a real Zaydi, believe Abu Bakr and Umar were Imams bihaqi. They were truthful Imams. They were just Imams, or they were just people. Nobody believes this. I can show you Zaydi Imams in Yemen cursing Umar ibn Khattab, saying he caused all the fitna in Islam. All the fitna in Islam is from this one person. Akhi, I want to give you one more gift. Do you know what tayammum is?
Yeah.
What is tayammum?
When you don't have water, you make wudu with earth.
You know, you were saying earlier on, Umar spread Islam, this, that, and the other. Akhi, to spread Islam, you must first know Islam, correct? I mean, can I teach something that I don't know? If I don't know something, can I teach it? I can't, can I?
No.
Asant, Akhi Aziz. So if you just take a look at my screen, Habibina, Zayd said this. And you know what this actually proves? This actually proves the children of Imam Ali alayhi salam believed Abu Bakr and Umar were oppressors. Read this, Akhi, it's in front of your face. Sahih Muslim 368c. I am at times affected by seminal emission. Umar told him, don't say prayer. Look at this. Umar is telling people, don't pray. Omari is saying, do you remember, O Commander of the Faithful, when me and you were in a military detachment, we had a seminal emission and we did not find water and you didn't say the prayer, but as for myself, I rolled in dust and said prayer. And when it was mentioned before, the apostle said it was enough for you to strike the ground with your hands, then blow the dust and wipe your face and palms. Umar said, fear Allah. Why is Umar saying fear Allah when Omar is reminding him of an ayah of the Quran? Omar is telling him, do you not remember tayammum? Do tayammum and pray salah. Umar is telling people don't pray salah. Akhi, the one who does not pray salah, he is not a Muslim. Imagine the one who's telling other people not to pray salah. Is he a Muslim? And Omar is reminding him of the ayahs of the Quran and tayammum, and Umar ibn Khattab he's telling Omar, fear Allah. Why is Umar telling Omar, ittaqullah, fear Allah, when Omar is reminding him of ayah of the Quran?
But there's an explanation for this.
There's no explanation.
There's explanation for this.
Give us the
explanation. I will come back to you. I will come back to you when I have time, inshallah. We'll meet up again, inshallah, another day. No,
brother, anytime I'm in London, when you're free, whatever, I'm going to be coming over the next few weeks. Sit down, get a coffee. It's all on me, brother. You're a brother. I'll show you one more thingy of it. Surah Nabi Dawud 322. A man came to Umar and said, we live at a place where water is not found. You know about tayammum. Even a farmer in Pakistan knows about tayammum who doesn't know how to read and write. He knows about tayammum. Umar said, as far as I'm concerned, I don't pray until I find water. Then Omar said, do you not remember when I and you were amongst camels, we became defiled, I rolled on the ground. When we came to the Prophet said, it's enough for you to do. Akhi, Umar is saying, I don't pray salah. So if he goes, Umar is saying, I don't pray salah. The guy is saying, I don't pray. I don't care about praying. How can this guy, Akhi, the guy who is telling other people don't pray, he himself doesn't pray, and the guy doesn't even know about tayammum. How can this... Okay, let's read this. What does it say here? Read this. Umar said, so far as I am concerned, I do not pray until I find water. Read that, please.
That was his ijtihad, brother.
Oh, so can you do ijtihad? Can you do ijtihad against the Quran? Because you say Umar is a Khalifa Rashidun al-Mahdiyun. You say Umar is a rightly guided Khalifa. He guides people to the truth. Correct? Was Umar guiding people to the truth when he was telling them don't pray salah and don't do tayammum, dry wudu? Was he?
No, he was just saying to find water. He never...
No, but then what does Ammar bin Yasir radiallahu anhu say? He reminds him of what? When we became defiled, I rolled down on the ground. We came to the Prophet. I mentioned that to him. And the Prophet said, it's enough for you to do so. He struck the ground with both his hands. He then blew over them and wiped his face and both hands by means of them up to half arms. Umar said, Ammar, fear Allah. Why is Umar saying fear Allah when Ammar is reminding him of the sunnah and what's written in the Quran about tayammum? He said, if you want, I will never narrate it again. Umar said, no, but we shall turn, by Allah, we shall turn from you that towards which you turned, i.e. have your choice. So you tell me now, you have Umar and you have Ammar bin Yasir radiallahu anh. Who would you follow in this circumstance? Would you follow Ammar bin Yasir radiallahu anh and do tayammum, or would you follow Umar and not pray salah? Who would you follow?
I would follow Ammar bin Yasir.
Okay, so then what does that prove? Akhi, sorry, Akhi. That proves Umar is not a rightly guided, because you say Umar is the Mahdiyun. Mahdiyun means guiding. How can Umar guide people when he himself is not guided and is telling people not to pray salah? The silence is loud, Akhi. May Allah preserve you, inshallah. May Allah bless you, my dear brother. You're more than welcome to come sit with us, speak to us, ask us questions. You have my personal phone number, Akhi. I'm your servant. I'm at your service. Tayyib. Anything you want to discuss, any questions? I know this is shocking. I know, and Akhi, you're gonna search for these answers. Wallahi, if you find the answers. Just find the answers. There's no answers. There's no the way Sunni Islam survived was through the sword. If people ask questions, just kill them, beat them. Don't ask questions. Unalive the Shia, massacre the Shia. This is how Sunni Islam survived. Now, because we have the internet, Akhi, this is all done. Now, you see what I'm saying, Akhi Aziz?
But what do you mean massacre the Shia, bro? No one says to massacre the Shia, bro.
Oh, really? Muhammad bin Abdul Wahhab didn't say to massacre the Shia?
Well, Bashar al-Assad massacred Sunnis in Syria, bro.
Bashar al-Assad is a Sunni. Bashar al-Assad's wife is a Sunni.
Bashar al-Assad is a Alawi. He's not a Sunni.
He's a Sunni. I can show you. Okay. I can show you. Firstly, we have nothing in our Qaeda. There's nothing in Bashar al-Assad. There's not a 12er. There's nothing in Shia Qaeda and Shia principles which says to massacre Sunnis. That's number one. Now, you guys have it in your Qaeda, fatwas from your Salaf.
But in Syria, he massacred Sunnis.
In
Syria, he massacred Sunnis. In Syria,
ISIS are Sunnis? ISIS, the black flag group.
Brother, forget about Daesh.
Daesh, that's who he massacred. He massacred Daesh.
He massacred
No, Daesh massacred
He was
civilians.
massacring
But we're not
civilians
discussing
before.
politics, Akhi Aziz.
He was massacring
Akhi,
civilians before
Akhi
Daesh
Aziz.
came about.
Akhi Aziz. Bashar al-Assad is not a 12. Wait 1 second. No problem. He's
Bashar
a
al-Assad is a
Taghut.
Taghut,
He's a
bro.
Taghut, no problem. Is Bashar al-Assad the 12 Shia? He's not, is he?
He's a Alawi, which is a branch of Shia.
Okay, Ahmadi is a branch of Sunni Islam. Can I now say Ahmadis are Sunnis?
Ahmadis are no Sunni, they're kuffar.
No, but Ahmadi, and I'm telling you, Alawis, anyone who believes Imam Ali is God is a kafir. This Ahmadis have the same hadith books as you. Ahmadis believe in the Quran, they believe in Bukhari, Muslim, Tirmidhi, Ibn Majah, Abu Dawud, and Nasa'i. They believe in the same books as you, they have the same scholars as you. However, they believe there's another prophet after Rasulullah. A'udhu billah min dhalik. Can I now come to you and say, oh, Ahmadiyya is a branch of Sunniism because they have the same books as you, the same way you're trying to say to me, Alawism is a branch of Shiaism because they don't even have the same books as us. Just because they revere Imam Ali in a ghali way, a'udhu billah, la'natullah alayh, on anyone who holds these beliefs that Imam Ali alayhi salam is God, just because they have these deviant beliefs, why are you assuming they have something to do with us? But Akhi, I think the discussion so far has been kafi. Akhi, Azizi, I don't want to discuss politics, but right now it's Shia militias that are aiding and supporting, right, our Sunni brothers and sisters who are being massacred in Gaza. May Allah make it easy for them. Like, am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's right.
Asante. So what we do is, my brother, inshallah, we're going to continue this conversation another time. Like I said, my dear brother, you met me today at the mosque. I don't come to that mosque normally. That's not my local mosque. That's not my regular mosque. I was going to pray on the street. Then I thought, you know what? I'm a 10-minute drive away from the mosque. Let me go to the mosque. And what did Allah do? Allah introduced us. And I'm telling you, Akhi, I don't think we met for no reason. I think Allah wanted us to meet, Akhi. Okay? Okay, Akhi Aziz?
Yeah.
May Allah bless you, my brother.
Inshallah. Allah bless you too, brother.
Wa alaikum assalam. I met this brother at the mosque.